Project Wifey is on CPU Magazine on the front cover. So was Project Red Gotham. So now I have to frame this one, probably here. So this is the new room. I'm going to try to show you from this corner. So it's a really long and narrow room, and what's kind of strange about this room is that there's two doors here, there's another door here, and there's another door there. So what makes this room a little bit confusing is that there's only a certain angles where you don't see any doors. For example, this angle here. And basically any angle along this wall here, this is good. Problem is, this doesn't give you a lot of room to back up this way. In my ideal situation, I think I want to film long ways. So I think I want to set up a desk there, so I can set a camera here. So that might be a possibility. And if I do that, I'm thinking about painting this room. Right now it's kind of this beige color, but the paint job is kind of iffy. Like, I mean, you see the lines here. You see, like, it's kind of hard to see on camera without light because the lights aren't fully installed yet. But like this wall especially, of course, you can't see it on camera. There you go, you can see it. But this is not smooth at all. You can see all the streaks. That really bothers me. That's not going to look good on camera, especially when I get it lit up. You can see the streaks there and there and there and there. So that's no good. So at the very minimum, I have to repaint this room, and like there's a dark spot here. It's just a really weird paint job right now. So the whole paint job has to be redone. So my question is, do I leave it this beige color? It's like an off-white. It's not really white, it has a slight tan to it. Do I leave it this color, or do I just go ahead and paint it white? So the main reason for the new room isn't to replace this room, right? It's strictly to have a nicer area just dedicated to filming, because this room is not dedicated to filming at all. And every single time I film, things get in the way. When I start unboxing stuff, when I start building stuff in here, like computers in here, it's a nightmare. It takes up so much space. There's just like a bunch of stuff. It's not very well organized in here. It's just not a pretty thing. When a custom water-cooled computer gets built in this room, it turns into chaos. Literally, it takes me like a day to clean up after building, and to a point where I'm comfortable even shooting in this room. So that's the problem. So the idea is that it will be a lot more organized in there. That room will be just for building custom water-cooled computers and maybe filming some other stuff in that room. And this room will be more of an office and be able to stay a lot cleaner in here. That's the idea. Hopefully that will turn into me being able to produce more videos quickly for y'all. So today is the first day of painting the new room, or the new office space. So this is kind of it. It's kind of hard to show you guys. It's very long and narrow. It's kind of like 9 feet wide by, I don't know how many feet it is, like lengthwise, but it's pretty long. I'm pretty excited. That over there is Zach. Say hi, Zach.
Hi.
He's helping me paint the room today. We're going to do it black and white, I think. Originally I was just going to do all white, but I want to do black and white. So we're going to head to Home Depot really quick, buy some paint, come back here, mask everything, and get it done. They didn't have everything we needed at Home Depot. They didn't have like the extension arms for the rollers, so now we're heading to Walmart, grab an extension arm, and then we're going to head back, prep everything for painting. This door hasn't been painted yet. This trim over here wasn't painted. This door is like half painted. Every wall basically has a base coat. This wall over here does. So you can see that's the color it was. right there, and then that's the color that it is now. It's like a more white, which is exactly what I wanted. Every wall's painted except for this wall back here. And this wall back here is going to be painted black, and so I'm waiting for the corner white to dry, then we're going to do the first coat of black. But I'm gonna go meet some friends here in a second. So this is kind of the room so far. You can see that there's some uneven paint on the black wall there. Might have to do a final coat, or that just still might be drying. But I wanted to go ahead and finish up this wall here. And then tomorrow is going to be the second coat. Sorry for the noise. Hot water heater is going off right now and there's no door here. So I had to paint the inside of the door frame black to get like all the crevices. Doors painted black, the other doors painted black. Now the only thing that I need are some black door hinges, and I have to try to find door hinges that are the same style as these. So it has a flat edge and then a curved edge on this end. Not the easiest thing to do. I'm trying to find stuff that matches the same holes. So I'm going to end up taking this home to Home Depot and seeing if I can find that. The new room is done. Let me show you. So I went with 3 white walls. I finished painting, I should better say. Finished painting. 3 white walls. The white on this door is not great, neither on that door, but I'll fix that later. I can take the doors off later. Black wall. What's cool about this room though, one of the things that's cool is this closet. It has an outlet in it, and it has like a little ledge all the way around so I can charge everything in there. So everything that like I need charging will be like out of sight. I'm going to have one really long table here, and here's just some of the computer cases. I need to move a lot more computer cases in here and get a little bit organized. Over here, this blue thing isn't staying. I'm probably going to replace this whole thing with a toolbox with a wood top. This saw will be staying. This is my scroll saw. I use that for like cutting acrylic, some thin metal. Over here, I think I'm going to put a black topped glass table, I think. Just because I have this window right here, it shines light up against this wall. And I think I can get some pretty good like product shots on that wall. All right. So this is some of the computer cases I have. I figured before I get furniture in here, because I'm buying some furniture for this room, I need to get a better idea of what I have and what I need to fit in this room. So ideally I want to fit everything in this room. So you're seeing right now, maybe about 15-25% of what I actually have. So these are, for the most part, all the computer cases I have. So I have, oh gosh, I'm not even going to remember the name of all of them. Fractal Design, Define R5, Define C. That's from a company called, same company that makes this glass case. Indeed, it's like Idea, but in a different language. Anyways, so we have 2 of their cases here. I have a Corsair case, Fractal Design Node, and that's a BitPhoenix. It's just torn apart because there's stuff in it. I had to get it out. Some of the fans that were just in those cases, I have a whole drawer of fans that needs to come in here though. Some GPUs, well, a GPU, heat sinks, mouse pads, keyboards. And then on this side right now I have radiators, a stack of them, and then a random power supply, which this is like the power supply that I really kind of just want to throw away. And it's the power supply that I'd never end up throwing away. So hopefully I'll put it in a build and never see it again, because I do need to build a NAS, and that's what I'm thinking. One of these I'm going to use to build a NAS. Anyways, that's a little update right now. I have a lot more to get through. And ideas. That's the name of the company with those two cases. All right, give you guys an idea. This is computer stuff for the most part. This box over here is pretty much all computer stuff and cables. This is pretty much computer parts. Just random stuff. Has some random stuff in this one. More computer parts. More computer parts. Random stuff. So, I'm almost done. This is one of those computer parts that I have no clue what case this goes to. We'll see, I have to figure that out. Here's a little update. Still same amount of cases. This is like case parts. So I have to figure out what parts do I actually have cases for, and the parts that I don't have cases for, I'm probably going to get rid of those. You can see the fans have started to pile up. GPU stuff, or actual graphics cards, some actual graphics cards, some actual graphics card heat sinks. That's starting to pile up. Some random stuff like switches. These are like power switches that are custom. Some mouse pads over there, SLI bridges in that bag. Some more keyboard stuff starting to pile up. All-in-one cooler and like heat sink coolers. This is going to be more custom water cooling loop stuff, so radiators, fluids. So it's coming along. Might not even be half of everything I have. So trying to figure out how to organize all the stuff in this small room. All right, so that's pretty much where I'm going to end it today. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. I have a lot more stuff than I thought I did. This isn't even, I wish this was half of it. I hope this is half. We'll see. But yeah, it's quite a bit of stuff so far. Definitely nowhere even close to all my water cooling gear that I have. So we're going to stop for today. Hopefully in the next video, I will finish this up and start getting videos. So the number one thing I want to go ahead and get for this room is a table set up on this wall here. Just that way I can start filming products and start getting videos out and then take care of the rest of the room later. I'm going to order like 100 bins for this wall, I think. And that should organize a lot of things. I want to know what you guys think of the new room. This room, again, just a more dedicated space for building custom water-cooled computers, building up projects. Benchmarking will take place in this room. I know it's hard to envision anything as of just yet, but once I start getting furniture in here, should start looking really good. Anyways, that's it. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Bye.